welcome back to my tarot cards. It's Jasmine. Excuse me. I'm gonna do an update on Nancy Guthrie. Someone asked me to do it, and I haven't done one in a while. So this is what this video is going to be about. If you don't know who Nancy Guthrie is, look it up. She's the older lady. I think she was like 84 or something like that. That got kidnapped from her home. She was the mother of some famous lady that's a newscaster. Anyway, she's been missing for a long time now. They've never found her body, and the kidnapper stopped communicating with, I guess, the news people, because she's presumed probably passed away. Now, I have done videos of her in the past showing that she has passed away, but today we're going to ask some questions, see what we get from Spirit. So this is for Nancy Guthrie. Nancy Guthrie. What I first want to know is, I confirmed in my last video that she has passed away. They're already showing me here. She was confined. Now, when they came into her house to kidnap her, what I'm automatically seeing now is that the person that came into her house already knew the layout of her house. They knew exactly where her bedroom was. They knew exactly where she would be at that time of the night. They knew, they either had the blueprint of the house or had been in that house before, but they knew the layout of that house, so they went directly to her. Now, she was taken out of her home. I do feel, and what I'm seeing here is that they did tie her hands up. A lot of people say that they just dragged her out, or, you know, pointed a gun in her back and just walked her out. But I don't see that. I feel like they tied her hands. They tied her up, because they spent at least 40-something minutes in that house before they brought her out, according to the ring camera or something like that, evidence. But with this card here, the Eight of Swords, I'm seeing that she was tied up. And then there was drops of blood that came, you know, that they found in the front porch. Those came from her arm. She already had purple spots on her arm, so that, you know, elderly people, their skin gets very thin because they lose muscle tone, and then the blood rises to the top, so they start getting these purple spots. And when you touch their skin, it's like tissue paper. It tears real easy. And I believe in the way they were handling her, and they tore that skin on her arm. That's where the blood come from. I don't believe it came from any other place in her body. I believe that it came from her arms, and that's where the drips came from, especially if they had tied her arms with a rope or something. I see that it tore her skin, and that's where the drips of blood came from. I feel like she was carried out. After they tied her up, I feel like she was carried out. Maybe the person threw her over his shoulder, and as they were moving, you know, she was moving, and the drips of blood were, because the drips of blood weren't consistent like in one trail. They were back and forth. So I feel like he threw her over her shoulder, and that's where the drips of blood came from. Okay, now, let's get past that part. Where did they take her? There's been rumors that they had taken her to Mexico, but I'm not seeing that at all. What I am seeing is their travel was short. It wasn't that far. This travel is in the reverse. Their travel was short. So what I'm seeing is they took her close to the border of Mexico. I don't feel like they might have crossed over with her, but I don't feel like they did, because they didn't have her passport. You know, nowadays you have to have a passport and stuff like that to cross people over, and how are they going to cross a body that's tied up over? See, this is the thing that people are missing. So I feel like they took her close. Here's the border. Maybe here's Tucson, Arizona, or one of those states that's right next to the border. I feel like that's where they took her. Okay. Now, I do see that she has passed away. She's been gone too long to not be gone, not be passed away. The news hasn't confirmed that she is, but She was diabetic, number one, without her medication, and she had a pacemaker. Yeah. So these people were very like they were on drugs. They were codependent on something that night. They were on drugs. I'm also saying that this was a cover up for something. They took her as a distraction to cover up something else. I don't know if it was something that the family was into or the family was doing. Now remember, y'all, this is alleged because I am talking about a third party. So this is a tarot card reading and this is alleged. Okay. But I'm never wrong. Let's put it that way. So anyway, I feel like they did this as a distraction to cover up something else that was going on with perhaps the family or perhaps something that happened with the family in the past. I'm seeing a lot of past stuff here. Okay. Now, since she passed away, if she passed away, since she passed away, where did they put her body? Where did they put her body? That's what I want to know. Where did they put her body? I'm seeing right away, the spirit is showing me in my mind that there's a devil again popping up. I'm seeing, see, this is someone she already knew because I'm getting past, this is from the past, someone from the past. So this is someone she already knew. This was a person that had devil energy, not a very good person. Someone she knew. She already knew this person. I believe they had been in her house already. So there they are, sneaking, lying, taking her away. What I'm seeing is they took her close to a place that I'm seeing a landmark, or there's an area, a landmark. What I keep hearing in my head, a landmark, like a place where people go to look at something. Maybe it's a monument or a statue, maybe a sign. Those would be called landmarks, where people actually drive to it and look at it. I'm seeing the direction of right. From the landmark, the direction of right. So I feel like they came to this landmark and then went in the direction of right. Okay. And then from there on, that's when they disposed of the body. So that body is close to that landmark. Wherever that landmark is, by the border of Mexico. Somewhere by the border of Mexico, there's a landmark. And then going right in the direction of right. That way. That's what I'm seeing. Then that's where they disposed of her body. I feel like she was put in something, buried, and not too deep, not too far in. I'm seeing in, deep and in. Are the words I'm getting, deep and in, but not too far. I do feel like if people were to look just in the right place, that they would find it. Because it's just right there. Sorry. It's just right there. Like you would be able to see it or discover it. I'm sorry, my computer's turning on all by itself because Spirit is here and they're messing with my computer. So I feel like if someone were to go that direction, follow these directions, and then find this landmark, and then go right in the direction right, whatever that means to you, there you would find her body. There she would be, deep and inside, or the words are getting deep and inside. She could be inside of something, a box, or inside of something, or inside of a wall, deep down. Something like that is what I'm getting. Okay, this is short, y'all. It's not going to be that long. I just wanted to do a quick update of where her body might be because people keep asking me to do this. I haven't done it yet. I've been extremely busy. I'm busy all the time. So I wanted to put this out there very quick. Again, this is alleged. Continue to pray for Nancy Guthrie that they at least find her body and to bring the family some type of peace. But the truth also needs to come out, and I do believe truths are coming out with this Seven of Swords card that just came out a while ago. This was the person that took her. The person that took her was a thief, was someone that steals your energy, a liar, someone that's very sneaky, conniving. Where did that card go? I just had it out a while ago. But they leave evidence behind. The evidence brings truth. So, and you can't hide the truth, okay? The truth is a biblical prophecy. It's God's word. Truths will be revealed is what the prophecy says. So, that means that no matter what you do in this lifetime, what lie you tell or what you do, the truth will come out eventually. Even if it takes 20 years or even if it takes a long time, the truth will come out because it's a written word. Okay, and you can always know that. You can always know. I was trying to find the card for you. You can always know, or you can always expect the truth. You can always be confident that the truth will come out. For those of you that are waiting for truth to come out, you can always, there it is. You can always know. See, this is the card that fell out a while ago. This is a person that's sneaky. He's stealing. He's lying. He's looking over his shoulder to see if anyone saw him carry these swords over his shoulder out of where they were at. But he leaves two behind, which is evidence. Evidence left behind. So evidence will come out. Eventually, the truth will come out and you'll see the truth of where they put her. And will they ever find out who it was? I almost feel like saying no to that. I feel like these people will get away with it. But again, truths do come out. So it'll be a long time before they find out who these people are. But truths always come out. Let me just leave it at that. All right, thanks for watching. This is Jazzy from Magic Tarot Cards. If you want a personal reading, follow the directions down below. I have changed some stuff around. I used to have my personal number posted where you could just text me, but that I've done away with that due to troll activity on my cell phone. So now what you have to do is pick a price from the price list. Cash.app, Venmo, or PayPal me your payment for the reading. Include your name and number, and I will call you from a private number back. I will call you back from a private number. So make sure your phones accept the private call. And then we will set up your time and date for the reading. And the readings will be over the phone as usual. It's just that my phone number will no longer be displayed. All right. Thanks for watching, y'all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, come to my free live shows as I answer your questions for free every day. See you next time. Bye-bye.